There's only a month and a week left in 2017, and state leaders are running out of time to make some difficult financial decisions. The state faces a deficit and a deadline, as we hear now from Channel 2's Emily Lampa. Emily?
That's right, Michael. Governor Cuomo expected to release his proposed state budget by mid-January, and in reality, it's just weeks away. And then after that, legislators need to agree on and pass a spending plan by the end of March.
While you might be focused on those shopping deals, New York's leaders are fixated on spending as well. State spending. The governor needs to figure out how he plans to rectify a potentially massive budget shortfall. The state budget division estimates a $4.4 billion deficit for the upcoming fiscal year, with the possibility that it could escalate to $8 billion within 2 years. Budget records show the gap could be more manageable next year at $1.7 billion if the state sticks to the governor's 2% spending cap. We asked state legislators if they think this is enough. Assemblyman Angelo Morinello says it's too early to tell since they are waiting on fourth quarter numbers and holiday sales taxes haven't been added to revenue figures yet.
And so to jump to conclusions without all the information, I think we'd be operating in a vacuum rather than with the actual facts.
But there are serious concerns about what all this will mean, especially with federal tax reform looming. In the past, closing budget gaps meant cuts to school aid and programs. And if federal lawmakers eliminate state and local income and property tax deductions, the concern is that homeowners will be less inclined to support local, school, and municipal spending plans, which require voter approval. Senator Tim Kennedy said in a written statement, quote, "Significant federal cuts will force us to take a hard look at spending and make deliberate and responsible cuts where necessary, but we cannot do it at the expense of our students or our municipalities," which is why some legislators are considering cuts where they haven't before. Film tax credits, which Western New York has benefited from recently, is the most expensive state job creation program. Channel 2 asked Assemblyman Morinello about the chances that a program like this could hit the cutting room floor. He said, "That's not the answer, but streamlining could be in order."
Many programs that duplicate or triplicate a purpose, and some are effective, some may not be effective. So maybe the solution is to do a total analysis of the spending, focusing on programs.
For now, at least, New York doesn't have to worry so much about how federal cuts could affect Medicaid, since Congress couldn't reach a deal to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act. But the governor made it clear that federal cuts to Medicaid could cripple the state's finances. New York currently spends $60 billion a year on the federal health insurance assistance program, and with health insurance costs set to increase in 2018, that federal aid is viewed as critical. Emily Lampa, Channel 2 News.